Hello everybody, I'm here to talk about food stamps, or SNAP, subsidized food. What we call in Michigan, we get what's called a bridge card. I'm sure it's called something different in your state. Let me know in the comments what's going on with it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you what is really going on, and how flat out this is the Republican Party's fault, and especially the Trump administration's fault. As a lot of people know, November, SNAP benefits will not be going out. And that is going to affect 40 million people. And about a third of those 40 million people are minors. So just keeping that going. A lot of people are wondering why it has to be this way. In that they're wondering, well, who's to blame? Is it definitely the Democratic Party? Well, not really. They're not in power. And then someone would say, well, why don't they just sign the big, beautiful bill in the budget? And everything gets back to normal. It's their fault. The Democrats' fault for holding out on the budget. To this is what I say to you. See, the Federal Reserve has a contingency fund for about $6 billion. And as of October 1st, there was $6 billion in the contingency fund. It may be as low as $5 billion. But still, what it's there for is for things like, well, acts of God. It's there for emergencies. What if the servers, the electronic debit cards gets messed up? A contingency fund. Just in case something like a government shutdown happens, that the benefits can still go out, like they did in the other shutdowns. There's a lot of people online cheering for people that are losing their food benefits. And for those people that are cheering for people's benefits, as a guy who grew up with not a lot of money, who had to unfortunately rely on government assistance when he was younger, using leverage against poor people just to actually create more poor people with the big beautiful bill that's going to be getting rid of ACA and a lot of medical supplements, not only is wrong, it's absolutely stupid too. Because all of the health subsidies, as well as the SNAP subsidies, they're actually positive for the economy. Now, the SNAP benefits, for every dollar you put in, about $1.60 comes back for the economy. Well, it's because they're going to be paying the grocery store. Now the grocery store can pay the suppliers. Now they can pay the other people in the supply chains, and they can pay the farmers, and therefore the whole little economy of grocery stores goes around. So what it's going to do is going to affect people in poor areas. A lot of small grocers are not going to be able to survive this. And it's the same thing with the medical benefits that are in the big beautiful bill. So at least you know what's going on. The USDA, and I will say this, the USDA, that's controlled by the executive branch, by the Trump administration, has somewhere between $5 and $6 billion to send out to cover all of the damage that's being done by the shutdown for SNAP benefits. But they're choosing not to. That contingency fund was literally put there just in case something like this would happen. So I'm sorry you have to go through this. Sorry you have to see this. But this one's very clear black and white, or what you call blue and red. And the Republican Party is directly responsible for it.